I got the call early one morning that would begin the change of course of my life and my wife's life. I was about an hour out of town. I was going on a hunting trip, but it was early. And as soon as I got the call, in disbelief, I turned my vehicle around and headed home. I had an hour to think about how I was going to tell my wife that her daddy had died unexpectedly. He was young. He had done senior Olympics. He was early 70s, and we did not expect this at all. When I walked in the door to tell her, she was as shocked as could be. And as she got out the tears and asked the how and the why, she said something that ultimately ended up changing the direction of my life at the time. She said, "At least now he's not suffering. At least now he doesn't have to hurt anymore." See, my father-in-law had suffered from peripheral neuropathy. We did not know it when it first started because he was very private, very proud Southern man. We didn't know it until he came for a visit. His wife pulled me aside and said, "Can you help him with the luggage? He's really become unstable." And I watched as he walked, and sure enough, he had lost his stability and lost his balance. Come to find out, he had a lot of trouble sleeping, and he was in pain all the time. On this particular visit, he was unable to see the sights and do much. He did a lot of sitting. He also needed help in the shower. He could not close his eyes safely in the shower, and so his wife would stand on the side of the shower while he washed his hair. And this was a proud guy that didn't want to live like this. And when my wife Melanie said, "At least he doesn't have to suffer," I felt horrible at the thought of his suffering and what he had been going through, and I agreed with her. Frankly, I did not know much about peripheral neuropathy at the time. 20 years ago, this wasn't the issue that it is today. Today, many doctors don't know much about it. I suspect you've discovered that, and that's why you're here at this site trying to learn. I only wish I knew then what I know now, because he would have gotten his balance back. He would have gotten a lot of his feeling back and been able to sleep through the night. And the retirement that he worked so hard for, he would have enjoyed a lot more than he did. We have set up this site to answer as many questions as I can, to bring light, to help you in understanding what you may be suffering from.